Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Who Should You Choose? Sorry for the lack of videos. I like to try and do them daily. I've just been insanely busy with a new project that I guess I can announce now. I will be the main caster for the IIHF 2020 Fan Championship. So throughout the next about 10 days, I will be doing the play-by-play and casting of the playoffs for the IIHF event. If this Saturday is the big one, Canada versus the U.S. in the first round, and I'm super excited about it, but I was just busy setting all of that up. So let's get into today's video, and we've got a lot of questions because, well, there's been a few more days in between. So we'll start with NRN Forever. Horace here, 90 Lafleur is rarely available. Have the icons to make the 97 Solani. Besides 91 endurance, so Lafleur's 99, they're identical. Solani's 15 pounds heavier. For a spot on the first line, is 97 Solani a good second option, or is Lafleur that much better? Honestly, I mean, 91 to 99 endurance is pretty high, but that one isn't going to be make or break, because, I mean, they both have the same speed, so they'll run out a little bit slower, but it's not like he's going to be that much faster. If you don't have the option to get the 90 Lafleur, then I would just get the Solani, and plus, I much rather prefer Solani. He's a way cooler player. On to Matthew. Did the 96 re-roll and took the St. Louis because I thought he had a re-roll himself. Do you think he'll get one? They are doing a bunch of them. I don't know. I think eventually, possibly, they'll have them all. I can't confirm that, though. That's something that EA would have to deal with. From Matrovi, hey man, should I upgrade the 88 Timu Solani or the 87 Brian Leach? Thanks. So this is going to depend on a couple things. One, the state of your defense. So would the 96 Brian Leach be on your first pairing, or would he be on the second? And is Solani going to be on your first line, second line, or third line? If he's going to be on your top two lines, then I would go with Solani. If he's not going to be, and he's going to be on your third line, but Brian Leach would be on your first, go Brian Leach. This one from Nil. Hey, Cam, thanks for the advice. Ended up selling Chelios and getting 95 Madonna, who I'm loving, and 92 Strome. Now I'm looking to save up for a first-line right winger to go with Modano and Strome. Who would you get between 90 Kane and 93 Marchessault? Keep up the good work. Thanks, man. Honestly, I really, really like Kane cards, but I think the 93 Marchessault might be a better play here. Yeah, I would go 93 Marchessault, but very, very small in terms of the favorites between the two. From Siege, hey, will there be a difference between 93 Justin Schultz and 93 Seth Jones, or should you take the cheapest one of those two? Justin Schultz is a little bit bigger, I believe. I would go with Seth Jones, as he's quite a bit bigger, but if the difference is about like 50K or something like that, I would go with Justin Schultz, but no, for this I would go Seth Jones. This one comes from Pete. Hey, Cam, looking at it forward, I've been thinking about team of the season, Huberto, Kachuk, SCP Thornton, the gold icon Ronick, but open to other suggestions. I'm probably going to use the free 99 other forward. I'll post my D lineup to follow. Okay, so taking a look at his squad here. His first line of Lemieux. Okay. Wow, so his fourth line is really the only thing that needs a little bit of work. I'm also 20 days away from the free 96. Oh, his team is stacked. Yeah, honestly, your next option or your next upgrade would be third line center, so that you have Nieuwendyk move down to the fourth line. But outside of that, I would probably go Thornton, as he is the best of these options. And if you put Thornton on your third line, move Nieuwendyk down to your fourth, you're in just fantastic. So you don't need to upgrade any of your cards for the rest of the game. From Jacob Perkins, hey man, thanks for helping my last question. You recommended me getting a bigger winger. I chose the 97 Zibanejad, and he's been great. My new question is, should I spend $288K to get the 90 overall Kessel, and then use my 500 gold players on collectibles to get the 99? I already have Zetterberg, and I'm planning on using the 99 collectibles for Kopitar. I like Kessel a lot, and I'm strongly considering this. Okay, so I don't know if I'm reading this right, but if you have to choose between getting Kessel or Kopitar, 1000% go Kopitar. But if you're able to do all of it, then yeah, the Kessel is worth that amount of coins and collectibles. That's fine. But if 100% make sure you get Kopitar over that anything else. He's the most important of all of that. Scott Tobin, 95 Pasternak or 95 Oshie. I never like Oshie cards. I legit haven't for the last 3 seasons. I don't know why. He's a little bit smaller. Pasternak's not all that big though, but Pasternak cards always play better for me. From Active 6, quick questions. I'm fairly new to the NHL hut mode. Is wondering if there's a disadvantage in using center as right wing or left wing. They seem to be easy to acquire via auction house for some reason. So, no, there's no disadvantage other than, no, honestly, there's not. It's not like the old days where you had to have guys in the right position and whatnot. No, you can have whatever position. Center is the most, obviously, versatile because, well, you can put them anywhere in the lineup. But, yeah, you can put them on wing, no problem. From Brett Haysleeves is wondering, what do you think of the 99 Fantasy Henrique? My team is all mid-90s. I'm thinking I'm getting him for my 96 Johansson. I mean, I think there's better options, although that is a cool flex to have the 99 Henrique. I would focus on getting the Kopitar first before any of that. From MXM Mayhem, no sleeves, always appreciate the good advice. Thanks, man. I have 150K in the bank and need to upgrade the first line. Was considering 91 Niederreiter or 91 Pearson. Always taking suggestions. Thanks. I would go the 91 Pearson in this situation. They're close, though. From Thomas Hambeck, hey, Sleeves, thanks for answering my previous question. Now I'm working on improving my D. Should I buy the 94 Hedman Primetime or the 95 Edler Nations of Hockey replacement for my 92 Hedman? Honestly, the 95 Edler is really good. Also, the Hedman, even the 94, his shot is kind of weak, so I would definitely go with the 95 Edler. David Krebs, I wish it was so easy to acquire cards. Same, bro. From Brandon, hey man, just one question for you. 94 Hedman or the 97 Robinson? 100% go the 97 Robinson. Again, the Hedman shot is kind of weak. On to the YouTube comments. First comment, your voice is so soothing. Well, thanks, man. I hate my voice. But regardless, I do need a right defenseman for 100 to 200K. Was looking at the 92 Ekblad, Bouchard, or the Niskanen. Please help. Also, why is the market such garbage? I tried to sell a 97 Fogle for 329K for 3 days and no one bought him. Meanwhile, I see 95s and underselling for more. Like, what is actually happening? So, let me answer the Fogle thing first. So, first of all, he's not a very sought-after card because he's not a big name. It's not like you're getting a McDavid or something like that. Warren Fogle, unfortunately, while he's a great hut card, isn't really a sought-after player. So, those kinds of cards are always going to kind of drop in value. Also, not to mention, there is some concern as to what's going to actually happen with the hut playoff predictor cards, as there's some concern that they might drop. And if that happens, then obviously he loses all his value. So that might be why. In terms of looking for Ekblad, Bouchard, and Niskanen, I would go with the 92 Ekblad. I think he would be the best of that bunch. From Sport Ninja, hey Sleeves, I sold Giordano and got Mark Stahl. Perfect. If I sell 96 Trache, what gold icon should I go for? Matt Sundin would probably be the best next one. This one comes from Tommy Lieberman. 92 Hamilton or 92 Parayko? I would go with... 92 Hamilton, that's close. And 95 Kucherov, 95 Svechnikov, or 96 Kachuk, 100% 95 Svechnikov. He's a great build. From Neil Severson, hey dude, I was just scrolling through the market. I'm seeing these base team of the year cards unupgraded, still going for 100K. What's going up with that? Is it just some sad dudes who pay 200K for a base card in January and in manic state of denial, like no, I didn't get scammed. I'm perfectly mentally sound. Here, now take my cool-looking base card for 100K. That's exactly what it is. From Big Tasty. Hey, Sleeves, unfortunately bought the 92 Carlo instead of upgrading right wing before you could answer my question. Oh, sorry, bro. No worries, though, because Carlo is playing well as a big body, and offense is still humming. Perfect, that's good to hear. Now, I'm finally upgrading the right wing position. Who should I get for about 250K? 93 Svechnikov, 94 Philip Forsberg, or the 95 Lucic? I'll be getting the 99 Kopitar and Lemieux for free. In that case, if you're getting Lemieux for free, I would put him on the wing, which means I wouldn't use Philip Forsberg. I would go with the 95 Lucic here, although I really don't like Lucic. This one from Dylan Simpson. Hey, man, I watch a lot of your videos. You do a bang-up job. Love it. Thanks, man. Random question. I have the 93 Monahan on my second line, and for some reason he plays way better than the 99 Zetterberg, Lindholm, and Jumbo, who are all on the third line. Any idea why a guy rated so much lower would be playing so much better whenever I try to move one of the other guys up? Honestly, it could just be feel, could just be in your head. It's very odd. There's going to be cards like that people will always do better with than others. For example, I cannot for the life of me use an Elias Pettersson card, and I know a ton of people that think he's one of the best in the game. Just weird things like that. There's always going to be cards that play different for some people and much better for others. The Only Z's, thanks for answering my question. Love the content. No problem, man. Tyler Howard, here's my team. I was wondering if I should sell the LaFleurs. I recently pulled him from Rivals Rewards and maybe go save up for a better right-handed winger in the future. I have roughly $520K in the bank. Do you see any other changes to my lineup? Thanks in advance. All right, so here is his lineup. I mean, it's stacked all the way through. The only thing I could see is upgrading the third pairing defense and then the fourth line. There's really no need to upgrade. I mean, you don't need to sell the LaFleur. He's fine. So if you have $520K, I would go after another defenseman. I'd maybe save up for a highly rated Victor Hedman. Not necessarily the team of the season one, but one of the lower like team of the week or primetime ones would do. That would be what I would recommend. Big Chunk, hey man, I sold my team of the year Burns and team of the season Beckman. I have about 1.8 million. I need a right D-man right now. I have the 98 Carlson and 98 Doughty right there. Just wondering what crazy cards are worth. I don't care if I have to overpay. Dude, you need a right defenseman and you sold the best one in the game. Go get Brent Burns back. From Tommy Byrne, a 93 Patch Ready or the 93 Malkin. I would go 93 Malkin, but it's very close. Whatever's cheapest. Hey, bro, quick update on my team. I finally got a solid right winger, second line right winger, with the free 99 coming up. Who should I get? Pick who and where they should go. All right, so he's got 99s across the board. Hurdle, Cooch, Pasta, Sean Monahan. Oh, it's Busick. Oh, no, it's going to be under defense. So who should you get? I would upgrade the Dougie Hamilton. I would upgrade the Frazier first. So, in terms of the 99 that you want to pick up, you have Kopitar. Your left-handed winger cards, you already have Rantanen, so you could get Kuznetsov, but the only person you're bumping down is Busick, so it would just move everyone down one. Man, honestly, I would just get Duncan Keith because your defense is where you need the most amount of help. Hey, Sleeves, need a good winger with a left-handed shot. Was wondering who you pick. 93 All-Star Hurdle, the 93 Anisimov. Well, we all know how much I love Anisimov, but I would much rather have Hurdle. From Keith Lefebvre, 95 Team of the Week, Alexander Hovanov, or the 96 Team of the Season, Jonathan Putis. Thanks. Love your videos. I would go, I think it's Kovanov, but I like Hovanov for some reason, so we'll go with that one. From G-Force, hi, Slaves, loving the content, and thanks for answering my questions. My team is now 96 overall. I'm looking to upgrade 99, or Lemieux to 99 and save for the 97 Hamilton. Should I upgrade the 93 Niedermeyer or go for a Hedman? Here's my team. So he would be your first overline defenseman. I would 1,000% do the Hedman because that would be your best defenseman. So that's who you need to work on next, in my opinion. Your offense is stacked. From Kyle Cruz, hey, Sleeves, could you do a best cards for all Rangers video again soon? My team's near the end game stage, and I'd like to know if there's anyone I could use to improve my squad. Thanks, keep up the great content. Yeah, for sure. I'll probably do one early next week. Thank you for all the advice in these videos. I hope you're doing well. What should I upgrade next? The players are untradeable in caps. Okay, let's take a look. Who you want to upgrade? Honestly, I think it's on your wingers here. Your right-handed winger cards. I'm not a big fan of really any of them. So I would upgrade your wingers. And now I don't know what kind of coins you have. The untradables are in caps, so Hull can't go anywhere. But you can move Pavelski and Bonino. I would look to upgrade there. If you can try and get one of the 99s, like if you're going to get the free 99, you could go, I believe Kessel is right-handed. That would be the number one option, in my opinion. Although, yeah, honestly, because, yeah, that would be who I would pick. Tyler Falcade, hey, Sleeves, another question. You're looking to upgrade my team, but not sure where I should upgrade next. Okay, it'd be Zibanejad. The 91 Zibanejad is fine. That is clear. Oh, no, it might be Kucherov. Okay, so you have a little bit more of a base card or team or lower overall. So it's always going to go first line, then second line. So you need a center, a second line center, and then replace, actually, this isn't bad. And then the Krug, honestly, because that Krug needs to go. So I would upgrade your second line center and then replace Krug. That would push everyone else down. Dylan Place of Hay Sleeves upgrading my Gretzky and Lemieux to 99. What should I do with the icon collectibles I get from weekly challenges from now on? So, I mean, I believe there's a set that you can change icon collectibles into gold collectibles. If that's still a thing, I would do that. If you have to go after icons, I mean, fill the void. The only ones that are worth it at the end game would be the Pronger, 1000%. Save up and try and grab the Pronger, among a few others, but that would be the ones I'd look for. Boca Fish, should I upgrade? Should I make gold Pronger Sundin? I have 99 Lemieux and Coffee already. Also, how do some of these guys have such great teams? I played a team whose fourth line was better than my first. Is this a pay-to-win game, or am I missing something? The only cards I've packed all year were a 90 Pedersen and 92 Korab. My team is 93 Ladd, Lemieux for Stieg, second line Kunitz, and then it cuts off here. So, yeah, I mean, obviously, the more money you put in the game, the better the team you're going to have. That's just how all the, ultimate team modes are going to work. So, if Pronger is going to be your number one defenseman, which I think he will, I would upgrade him. Now, if Sundin is going to go on your second line, if you have Coffee already, you should be okay, though. I would go Sundin. Offense is more important than defense. Luke Como, thanks for answering my questions. I really appreciate it. No problem, dude. I just sold 94 Larionov, and now I have 250K coins. I wanted to upgrade my left winger, so I was debating between 95 Medano, 93 Hurdle, and 91 Hossa. Would get upgraded to 97 trade deadline master set. If you can do the trade deadline master set, I would get the Hossa. He's obviously going to be the best of all of these, but if you're looking for cost, the 93 Hurdle is fine out of all of these three. Hey, thanks for last time from Alex Newell. No problem. 93 Hoffer, 93 Dawes. I like Dawes, but this is a toss-up, honestly. Will you be doing a video who to pick in the 99 Stanley Cup Collectibles reward? I could do a breakdown of all the ones when the final set comes out and do a ranking of them. That's no problem. Anthony Payne, hey man, here's my team. I got all the cards you say are good, but I really don't know what to upgrade next. Any idea? So if we look at his team here, you've got a stacked team. Your next thing you upgrade is your fourth line defense pairing, and specifically 92 Parayko. That would be actually. Oh man, I really don't like how small Makar is. But yeah, I would upgrade here. Your defense. Nick, trying to decide between 94 playoff Paul Stastny or the 94 Nations of Hockey Mikko Koivu. Stastny has a slightly better stats, but overall, but a significant size advantage. Would use both of my center, my first, second line? 100% the Mikko Koivu. He's one of the better cheap cards. I'm looking for a player around 100 200K right now. I'm considering 92 Matthews, 95 Settler, or 93, but I don't know who to choose. If you have any suggestions, I really greatly appreciate it. This is my team. So I would go the 92 Matthews. Matthews cards are unbelievable. Now, the only thing is you have 88 Matthews, so you could bump him down in the lineup. If you're considering between the 95, I would go with the Settler. 92 Myers and 95 McKinnis. Myers only 90, but I can build the 95. 100% the Myers. McKinnis isn't bad, but he's slow. 99 Kuznetsov or 97 Yager. Ooh, that's close. Whatever's cheapest for you. Brandon Kelly, 98 Ekblad or the 95 Carlson for 275K cheaper, and save up for another tall defenseman. Yes, because you need two. Yep. Yeah, I would get the 95 Carlson. 93 Line 8 or the 95 All-Star Lemieux. 95 All-Star Lemieux because you could turn him in the 99. And then 93 Wheeler or the 92 Scheifele, I would go with the 93 Wheeler. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for me today. Again, if you want your question answered, just go to the Twitter link down below, follow me on Twitter, and then reply to my pinned tweet. It's going to be the link for this video. Basically, you just have to reply with your question, and you'll get your question answered first. If you want to do it on YouTube, all you've got to do is subscribe to me on my YouTube channel, and I'll go through your comments on the next video. Again, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.